back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center.
Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Şengün passes to Durant. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the miss by KD.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Dort finds Williams. From deep, SGA. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from KD. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for KD. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And even 3-on-3 break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The Thunder with another miss. Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Smith missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Stolen by Durant. Thompson looking for an opening. Dort against Durant. This one for three. The Rockets again can't hit. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And he's good on the three ball. SGA's got 7 points.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And it's Durant missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Durant. He has 5 and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. He has 7.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Van Vliet passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
SGA from outside. They get it again. SGA on the wing. A second chance effort. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And now that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Smith.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid. And good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
A floater. And again, it's SGA. Off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Mark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stack West. Got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Joe can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Joe. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Holiday, the pass to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Eason. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Eason's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Driving to the basket. Williams double team. It's stolen by Tate. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Eason.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Double team on Holiday. Pass to Eason. Here's a Kogi. Covered by Joe. Puts up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. For 3, Tate with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Out to the right wing. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Wallace finds Williams. Wallace inside. Tate covering. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Wasted no time on that one. Holiday's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Houston. Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Kogi inside the three-point line. Quick shot there, and it's off target. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Pass to Tate. Here's Okogie. Holiday with the three. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Substitution on the floor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet's in at the 1. Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Pass to Hartenstein. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 4. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here is Durant. The Thunder making the shot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Got it! Gilgeous-Alexander with a beauty.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
The 3 from KD. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Dort. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Dort's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. Off the run, and KD good for 3. KD's got 15.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys?
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And here's KD for 3. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder leading by 15. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets the 3 fly. And KD the bucket on the assist by Thompson. KD's got 6 here in this quarter. 1:52 left in the 3rd. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
Here's SGA. After the made shot from KD. SGA with the throwdown.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Durant, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Count the basket. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Thunder. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Holiday finds Tate from deep. Thunder with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Williams. Pass to Joe. Spins. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's the three. Eason with it. Now defended by Wiggins. In the corner, Tate with it. Akogi, the pass to Holiday. From the wing. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his sixth rebound on the night, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Thunder leading by 10. Hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Takes a three. The deep ball from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. Durant for three. Not gonna go. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Stolen by Thompson. From outside. Up again.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. The shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea. Outside Durant. Good work there as it goes down. The Thunder leading by 13. Unloads. Hartenstein. Şengün with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Durant against Williams. Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Nuggets trail by 11. Up top, Şengün. Defended by Holmgren. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Durant going up high. Kevin Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
SGA fires. The three is off. Houston now, time running out. Durant down low. He's against Williams. It's in there.
Yeah, but D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Here's Durant. Launches it. Hartenstein with the rebound. Outside, George. And good! From way outside, it's in!
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Saves him with the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Williams with the steal. 18 feet away, and it's sent back by KD. Now Thompson. Williams with the steal. It's tipped and stolen by Thompson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater
We have a Monday night of basketball for you. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Irving in at the one. And it's Irving missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the three by Oklahoma City. Outside for Davis. Dort with a steal. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. Stolen by Davis. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Flagg. Driving inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And throwing it down off the drive. Flagg showing off those young legs and athleticism. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Thompson. The three. They grab their own miss. Davis finds Irving. Davis a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Davis. Pass to Flagg. Let's go with a three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, and this young kid Flagg has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
And here is Irving. Here's Flagg. The three is up. Another three for Dallas.
And you gotta love the floor spacing Flagg offers this team. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense can be very dangerous.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. SGA can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The pull-ups. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 now.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Screen by Lively. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
How about the awareness from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets the steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
Screen by Lively. Irving with it. Hartenstein covering. Davis from long range. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Williams' shot is good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Dallas no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Flagg. Give him 8. 4-3. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
Flagg came into the league with an advanced offensive skill set, and you can see it in how he runs the pick and roll.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. SGA passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Flagg. Davis a screen. Three-pointer off the mark. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oh. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now for Dallas. Powell is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Russell in at the point. And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Powell for three. Offensive board. Pass to Russell. Going inside. There's the triple. That's good from Powell on the assist by Russell.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Jacks up a three. The Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins finds Caruso. Back to Wiggins. Here's the teardrop. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Mavericks lead by 4. Pass to Powell. Christie with a screen on Caruso. Powell against Caruso. Exum outside. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Thunder with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Oh, got that one up quick. Joe's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Russell. No points so far. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Caruso misses. And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Here's Joe. Knocks it down from distance. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Exum shot is off.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Christie following the three by Oklahoma City. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Powell. This one for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Listen, what we know is this guy is a good finisher. And Powell now trying to extend that range, make people respect him out beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Joe. Williams with the screen. And the basket by Joe.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
For three, Powell. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. It's Wiggins on the wing. He's guarded by Gafford. Joe misses. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Mavericks leading. 36 seconds left in the first half. Exum outside. Outside for Russell. Launches it. Caruso grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Williams. Outside Joe. Back to Williams. with 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 1. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And there's Christie. That one's good on the assist from Powell. Christie's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Davis. Still no points. The 3 from Thompson, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Klay Thompson's so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up, Doris.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams, defenders are still hyper-aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all times with 3-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Guys?
The future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Irving for 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Irving. Over to the left wing. And here's Flag outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flag is having a field day scoring it. And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Thompson. And here's Flag outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the putback, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Irving, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
2 minutes remaining on the 3 minutes.
Irving against SGA. Fires for 3. Up again. Outside for Irving. Davis for the screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to Irving. Another shot. The putback. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Outside Davis. Fires the 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Dallas leading by 5. And here's Flag outside. That shot missing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Thompson. Again, SGA can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Nice shot by Christie.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Sinks the tray. Wiggins has got 6 points.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Russell with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Powell sets a screen. Here's Christie. Another three for Dallas.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Another three for Dallas.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Wallace outside. From downtown. He is hauled in by Exum. Gafford with a screen on Caruso. Christie. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Dwight Powell out there with Max Christie. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Joe. On the wing, Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Christie's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Caruso outside. Up and over Russell. Caruso misses. Dallas leading by 14. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with a three. Wiggins with it. Gafford picks him up. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Williams.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Puts up a three. Powell. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Russell. Wallace outside. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas. Thunder trail by 11. Caruso. Rebounded by Powell. Wiggins against Christie. Williams rips down the board.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Russell. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Williams. Yes! Using that window.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Irving. He gets it to go. Off the sweet move.
Now, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Now SGA. Cleared away by Davis. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Flagg with the shot. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
It's money from deep.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Irving against SGA. Davis a screen. Flagg fires. can't hit it.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander tips it up. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Davis outside. Thompson scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Holmgren. Flag. Oh, missed on the train. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. SGA fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Lively with a screen on SGA. Kyrie! The 3 ball is down!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Irving at the point. KD with the bucket.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Lively a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Flagg. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And we see some of the competitiveness of Flagg. The response, that 3 right back at you.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
No good from Durant. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Didn't think that was going to go in.
And Irving is so quick on the pull-up, not giving the D much time to react.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. KD finds Van Vliet. In the corner, Şengün with it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Flagg. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now Thompson, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Thompson passes to Irving. Here's Flagg. Thompson outside. Shot to stop the run. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lively sends a screen for Thompson. And a wide open look for Flagg. And the Mavericks another 3.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flagg's success in the NBA.
Here's Van Vliet. And stolen by Irving. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Flagg with it. Now Smith defending. Thompson looking for an opening. A 3-ball. And it's Thompson again missing. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Houston moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. KD with the bucket.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Pass to Flagg. Davis with a screen on Durant. And it's Flagg missing. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson finds KD. And it's off from three-point range. Durant with the steal. Here's Smith. Back to KD. Over Thompson. And KD the bucket on the assist by Smith. KD's got 13.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Irving, good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Thompson, back to Van Vliet. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Houston on top. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Powell is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Exum, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Christie in at the 2. Powell finds Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Now Christie. 6 to shoot. Intercepted. And they're moving it up. Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tate's only got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Powell outside. Christie with the screen on Eason. Powell for 3. Tate with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Here's a Kogi. And it's Houston with another.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Holiday against Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Tate, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A nice shot by Exum.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Powell from outside the arc, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Rocket 2, Exum's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Russell against Holiday. Inside, pass to Eason. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Outside Holiday. Here's a Kogi. He's defended by Exum. Shot by Eason, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Now, here's Tate. He's got 5. Bangs home the trifecta. Tate's only got the lead back up to 10 now for Houston. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Russell kicks to Exum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tate, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
There's the drive. It's Exum on the wing. Pass to Powell. Here's Christie. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Tari Easton is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Irving launches it from deep. Rockets with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Lively sets a screen for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Şengün with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manage it to snatch it. Run it.
Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Durant for three, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Davis dishes to Thompson. Over Thompson, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Thompson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. For 3, Durant, and Davis pulls it down. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mavericks trail by 8. For the 3, Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. KD with the bucket.
You can fully rely on Van Vliet to make a high IQ play at all times.
Outside for Davis. Irving from long range. Dallas again missing. Houston leading by 11. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Stolen by Lively. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Kevin, back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got that one up quick. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Mavs. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Flagg. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Flagg. Pass to Irving. Launches it. A 3-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 9.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Durant, it's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Powell kicks to Exum. And it's Russell in the corner. Carries it from three-point range. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's Exum in the corner. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's over Tate. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Holiday with the three.
After the review, he's overturned.
Pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so...
And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Russell. Powell is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Eason finds Holiday. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell sets a screen for Christie. Gafford passes to Powell. Russell feeling it out a bit. Powell sets a screen for Christie. Gallus again missing. Houston leading by 8. Marshall with the steal. Russell with it. And guarded by Capella. Russell passes to Gafford. Here's Powell. Gafford inside. Capella's there. Oh, he misses the dunk. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Mavericks trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now Smith. Thompson outside. This is Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Good on the basket.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Now flag. Oh, the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson against Thompson. Stolen by Van Vliet. For three. Rebounded by Lively. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving fires. Durant with the rebound.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Kyrie Irving buries the deep ball. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
It's tipped. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Thompson knocked loose and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Lively. Van Vliet fires. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks.
good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
That's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Counted from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 8.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
And that one's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The kick to Durant. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Durant for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
An open look for Durant. The Thunder with the rebound.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Williams misses.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Şengün, a screen on Williams. Durant with the bucket.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Dort against Şengün. Dort's shot is good. The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Over Williams. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. 17 points for Durant. Thompson against Dort. Williams from long range. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Thunder trail by 3. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Takes a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Free throw is good from Durant. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Williams with it. Durant covering. Williams looking around. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down. And that's what he's known for, great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
And it's good.
It's confirmed.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Kenrich Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the center position. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The three. The shot no good. Houston in the lead. Outside Tate. Outside Holiday. Back to Tate. It's stolen. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Holiday passes to Okogie. From outside the arc. Houston with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, with multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Out of bounds, it'll be Rockets ball. Pass to Okogie. Here's Eason. Sinks it from distance. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
And it's Caruso penetrating. Outside Joe. The three ball. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Back to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Three-pointer, Holiday. And Houston, another three.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Thunder trail by 7. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
And Capella gets it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Wallace. And here's Caruso outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Rockets lead by 9. Outside Eason. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Okogie. No points so far. Eason finds Tate. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Eason with a steal. Okogie on the wing. Right side Eason. Stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Tate passes to Okogie. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Caruso with the bucket.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Outside Eason. From deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Eason's got 6 points. Wallace right side. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 5. Beyond the arc. Tate's shot is off. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Wallace's shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Tate. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Let's get ready for your Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Clint Capella out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Nice shot by Okogie.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Down low. And stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Outside Eason. Shoots it from the corner. Capella, the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. Tipped. And here's the fast break. 3-pointer, Holiday. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Rockets foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ooh, poked away. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
They gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Second chance effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. SGA's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And they're running wing. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh. Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Houston working the ball around. SGA with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. For the lead. Here's Hartenstein. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. For three, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. Count the basket. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
There's the three. Eason can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Eason comes with a double. Williams passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Drops in the three. 11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Fires for three. And no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Houston. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Kenrich Williams, Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the three. Wallace outside. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Williams. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
There's the block, and they get it back. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the layup. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Three-pointer Holiday. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Left side Joe. And that one is hammered home.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Back to Holiday. Eason against Williams. Tate, a screen on Williams. And it's Eason with a three. And the Rockets lead by 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Durant! The three is off. Thunder trail by 3. Williams with it. Durant covering. Now SGA. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Puts up the tray. Here's Durant. Outside Thompson. Oh, got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Durant. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Henley fires! Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Puts it up from 17. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Oh, wow, I just can't believe that. What a costly turnover.
Outside Durant. Tries from 19. No good.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Smith outside. From downtown. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort. Yes, sir! That one goes!
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Cash from downtown!
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here.
2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now Irving after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Irving, good. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Irving.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Outside for Davis. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and that one is good from Hartenstein.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Flag with it. He started by Williams. Lively with the screen. Clock at 4. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the post. Started by Davis. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
There's the triple. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. No problem knocking that one down.
I like flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
The kick out to Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Kyrie Irving is becoming a sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Kevin?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick-and-roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Dallas again missing. Under trailing by 4. Outside, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Dort against Thompson. Dort misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Irving's got 10.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Got it up. That one, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dante Exum is out there with Powell. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Russell in at the point. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of agents.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Now here's Wallace. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, for 3, good on the triple. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
The speed on the break from Powell right now, just booking down the court and getting to the basket.
Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And stolen by Russell. And they're pushing it up. Here's Exum. Kept alive. Outside Russell. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Caruso. Nailed from three-point land. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Fouls for 3, drains the three-pointer.
Well, the emphatic three-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
Joe, good. Joe's got his first points in this one. Dallas leading by 9. Christie kicks to Powell. For this screen on Wallace. Powell, the pass to Christie. 5 to shoot. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Doris, energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3-and-D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
1:51 left now here in the second. Joe passes to Wallace. Back to Joe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But 3. Powell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Russell finds Powell. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Joe. A 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joe's got 5.
Do not give Isaiah Joe a window for three-point baskets. He will take them.
Christie with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Powell sets a screen for Russell. Here's Exum. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Powell, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Here's Joe. Nice D from Russell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
With the step back. Powell with a screen on Williams. Exum. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Dallas in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Dort against Irving. Tries to keep it alive. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. Mavericks leading by 9. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the beat first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Kevin, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. From deep, SGA. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The shot by Thompson, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Davis gets a wide open look. And Davis nails the 3.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Nobody near Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A deep 3 from Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dort.
Wow. This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Basket good. 10 points for him.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the flag. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And if Flag can hit from that distance with any level of consistency, there's truly no stopping. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
SGA against Irving. Thompson looking for an opening. Back to Irving. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Tips it up. Outside for Davis. The tray. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cooper Flat.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's SGA. Here's Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
For the screen on Hartenstein. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Powell is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Christie. Then it's Russell. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Mavericks leading by 7. Powell outside. Launches a 3. It's Exum on the wing. Pass to Christie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Count it. Good.
Assist goes to Wallace.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Powell, that's good.
Well, coming into the league, Dwight Powell didn't have this shot. Now he is dependable from the perimeter.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
There's Russell with the 3. Out to Powell. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Exum. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from outside. Under trailing by 8. Powell with the steal. Exum sets a screen for Powell. Another miss by Powell.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the 3s.
That shot, no good. Williams with the rebound. Alex Caruso. Powell there for the rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. Exum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Exum deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. The putback. Russell outside. Puts up a 3. Not that time. It won't go.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense. Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
From deep. Knocks down the 3. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Caruso, he drills the 3.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now Russell. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. Powell outside. The long shot, no good. We're trailing by 11. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Dallas shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Irving. Hartenstein with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Can't connect from long distance. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Hartenstein with the rebound. Irving fires. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot from behind the arc. Smith no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Irving looking around. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
The 3, Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Şengün, the screen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Houston, another 3.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of Van Vliet there.
Thompson against Thompson. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Thompson passes to Durant. Picked by Smith for 3. Durant, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. And the 3-pointer goes.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
Back to Van Vliet. Durant looking around. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Davis for the screen on Van Vliet. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got 6.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Outside Durant. Fires from the wing. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. He's got 5.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Irving is doubled. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The deep 3 from Durant. Sends it home from 3-point land.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
Van Vliet against Irving. Inside. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Dallas leading by 3. And stolen by Durant. Back comes Houston in transition. Lets the three fly. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Pass to Davis. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Jacks up a three, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Dallas. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Max Christie is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Capella. Houston working the ball around. Here's Eason. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Gafford with a screen on Tate. Here's Christie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Russell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And stolen by Holiday. And here comes the break. Outside Eason. Pass to Capella. Outside Tate. Houston with another miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Powell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Holiday has the open look. Gets an open look and hits it.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Blocking foul called on. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The three, Hardy. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Eason. The three. Powell pulls it in. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Hardy. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They got confidence in him to take these shots. Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Christie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Dallas with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Gafford, right wing. Russell against Holiday. The shot by Russell, no good. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. From the arc. Houston with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gafford with a screen on Easton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When a Kobe connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Powell, a screen on Holiday. Russell from outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Okogie. Shoots over Hardy. To the wing, right side. Capella finds Holiday. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. Capella in the high post, working on Gafford.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The putback. Powell passes to Christie. Outside Russell. Gafford with a screen on Holiday. Russell from outside. Tips it. Back to Christie. Launches it. Kept alive. Pass to Hardy. Powell for three. Outside Christie. Let's go with a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Yes, it's good. Thompson's got his third basket on the night right there.
This is what Thompson does. He makes buckets, and it elevates the whole offense. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Rockets trail by 5. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Van Vliet. 3-pointer off the mark. Irving's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Maybe Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Back to you guys.
Smart approach. Allie, appreciate the report. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Thompson with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Smith no good. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Flag outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the lead. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
He's still feeling it. Another one falls for Houston.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it works.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way right. Highly effective.
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Durant for 3. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half. Irving against Van Vliet. Pass to Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a three of his own. Bang!
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Lively with a screen on Thompson. Thompson passes to Irving, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And Houston will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Up top, Powell, defended by Eason. Pass to Gafford. Russell from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He was money. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Russell. They've got Daniel Gafford. Hardy is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Powell in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And it's Eason with a 3. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Powell's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 7. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Three-pointer, Holiday. Another 3 from Houston.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Powell. Shoots over Eason. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Back to Powell. Pass to Christie. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Russell against Holiday. Here's Capella. Over Gafford. Capella can't get it to go.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
The shot by Russell, no good. Houston leading by 7. Powell with a steal. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Kyrie can't get the 3.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
The 3 is in.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Shoots it up. The jumper is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Fires the 3. For 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And stolen by Durant. Puts up a deep three. Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Dallas now, time running out. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Durant against Lively. From deep three-point range. He just drills it from way back.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
And it seemed like, oh, AD, an easy target on the lob.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the outside.
Oh, wow, how about that?
From long range.
Woo! Thompson, wasting no time. They answer with a three. Van Vliet against Irving. From way back. Lively pulls it down. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now Irving. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. It's cleared away by Thompson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, the confidence. That was deep.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Davis outside. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc. Durant fires. Oh, he misses the deep three. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was